Hey, mbrickz here, and today we are taking a look at Lego Harry Potter Hogwarts Womping Willow set. It has 753 pieces and retails for $70 in the US. This is set number 75953. Let's take a look at the namesake of this set though, the Womping Willow. So here's the Womping Willow itself, like I said we'd take a look at. Let's take a look at some of the detail first though. By the edge, we have all this sort of moss/leaf detailing. We have a knob there, which I'll get to in a minute. And the passageway I'll also get to soon. But I like these stickers used here. I think it really helps to make this look like more tree-like and lifelike. And these pieces are really nice. 4 of them are, oh, sorry about that. 4 of them are included, and they just wrap around the whole thing. So I think that looks really good. So this knob right here, you spin it and the whole thing spins. It's supposed to integrate some play so that the whole flying forward spins and you can recreate that scene. Now these leaf pieces used on every one of these branches, they always fall off when you're playing with it. They're just so easy to fall off. So what I suggest to do is just don't use them. Pull them off, put them on the ground around the Womping Willow, and then it will look like they fell off of the Womping Willow, which is a lot better, in my opinion. Let's move the flying forward out of the way. See? Right there. One of these just fell off. But anyway, these can all be articulated like this with ball joints for all of them. Another one fell off. They are identical builds, so all ball jointed. This is how it looks. This is how it looks from the front, or bird's eye view, I guess. So you can spin it like this, angle these, and another one. I'm not doing that on purpose, I swear. So you angle these to hold the forward better, Just a lot of play integrated into this. Now, this, as I talked about, so they did a lot of work for the 3rd movie as well, This is the entrance to the Shrieking Shack, and they left an empty space down here. I really like this. This is so good for customization, You can build a little passage, then the Shrieking Shack. This is really good. So here's where they'd enter and go down. And about going down, when you try to put this down to cover, it runs into these pieces. So you can't really do that, but enough poses, but this is like the lowest they can get for these two. So yeah, but still a nice overall build. Let's take a look at the flying forward because I've shown you that already. Yep, this is a good looking one. The only problem is the last one could fit Ron and Harry side to side, but that's overlookable, I think. So from the front, you have that nice license plate, and then just looks sort of nice. The rear view mirrors, there's where the engine would go. And this is more complicated in its construction than I ever thought possible. They actually use a piece that just goes upside down in here. So when you build that, if you get this set and choose to, you can see all the upside down construction, which is interesting. So the roof is removable, of course, as suspected, and it comes with this piece. That's a nice piece. In there, 2 figures can fit. I don't believe sitting down, only the short-legged ones that can stand up. Harry here, just put in there, and Ron. So in there you can see the steering wheel, and back here is sort of the chair for Harry. I think if you try hard enough, maybe both of them can stand next to each other, but try to do that if you want. Now this is nice. They have this sort of white stripe going through, and the doors just continue that with the print. The opacity of the print isn't thick enough, that's why it looks off and that looks dull, but really like the idea and the effort behind that. Here's how it looks from the back, and opening this, it has space for exactly 2 trunks for Harry and Ron. And the trunks do open up like this. Whoa, just use this one, sorry about that. So the trunks do open up like this, and they can fit a 1x2 towel max. Here's the bottom look of the car, and yeah, overall, I just like this flying forward. The first one I've ever gotten, but I've seen the other ones, and I just like it, so it looks really nice. I like how it looks sort of beaten up, like the roof design right here, so it's good because the Weasleys aren't a very rich family, so they've had this for 20 years by now, maybe? Yeah, this is called the Womping Willow. But most people just call it the Womping Willow, but it does come with this. and it's actually called by name Hogwarts Womping Willow. So here's a piece of Hogwarts, I guess. So let's start with this sort of empty space here, and we'll get to the figures later on in this video, but flying forward can fit through here, has a little ramp, so enough clearance for that, a little entrance. And a lot of people might think that that's just a waste of space, but it's a $70 set and they do include a lot here, so I'm completely fine with that. You see a lot of nice detailing with rocks and bricks showing around the outside, physical brick pieces, and just stickers. So along this side, starting over here. So here's the base, probably the floor. We have two cauldrons, one with a crystal, one with sort of a spoon, I guess, for brewing it. And then this candle mold, the flame is separate from the candle. That's really nice. Let's just pull this whole table out. Back there, we have some more potions. Take this out. You can also take this out quite easily. There we have a nice bottle piece and a yellow one. We have two stickers back there representing paintings of this witch with the bulldog. I really like that. And then this wizard with another bulldog. And there's the window back there. And the two side shelves, I'll call them, easily go back in, and you can really just fiddle around with this, I guess. And I'll talk more about the space in a minute, or at the end of the video, I guess. So down here, we have this sort of support beam, a broom, more shelves, and if you can see that wizard back there, that's a nice, better portrait than those ones, in my opinion. I like his cane and everything. And then a bit higher up, we have the Gryffindor common room. Yes, very small. There's the Gryffindor banner, which is a new sticker, of course, but it's not exclusive to this set. We have a candle back there and two beds that are removable. They're both identical in build, and I believe this is the first time I've seen a build like this for a bed. They used the nice modified rounded pieces, so I really like that. And then you just stick the figures in there. So I'm using Hermione. You just stick their feet in there. And that's basically how they go in. And then down to the walkway, here's like the drive-in, I'll call it. This is nice. It's just a place to, pose figures, have them walking around. And lastly, we come to Professor Snape's office. He has two lanterns like the other one I showed you. He has some tools in here, some shelf detailing back there. Picture with a wizard and a baby, that's hilarious. And then I believe that there's a picture with a witch, and a wand back there. Two shelves and a candle. And this whole table assembly can come out. It has his inkwell and Daily Prophet. Oh, sorry about that. Daily Prophet newspaper. That's a print, and that's really nice. It says, "The Boy Who Lived," exclusive Harry Potter, and has a picture of him. Nice lamp, and this says, "Wingardium Leviosa." And then here we have Snape back here on his chair because this is his office. We have another one of those nice bottle pieces and a candle. So now I want to show you a bit more. Here's more walking space, and two figures can probably sit here. Already covered that. And just more walking space identical to that one, except it has this sort of corner here. Up to the highest tower in this set, you see Hedwig there. Very nice print on his stand. And a paper, don't worry, that 1x2 tile is blank. And just a quilt, so that's like the owlry where you send letters and everything. Just wanted to show you one last look at the outside. Yeah, this looks really cool. Now, I do realize that this does connect to the Great Hall set, and I will not show it in this video or my review of the Great Hall, but I will show it in a separate video of them two connecting. So check that out if you want. It's not out yet, obviously, but will be within, I'd say, 3 days, so check that out. Sorry how the camera went up a bit in the last bit, but here is Ron using the short legs because this is from year 2. I like that torso print again with this whole Harry Potter line. The torso prints have been so accurate. We had Harry in his blue jacket, Ron in his shirt from the Aragog scene, just all the torso prints, including from the Hogwarts Express, which I do not own. Hermione's in there. All the torso prints are just so accurate. I love it. Here's his wand. There's his first face with freckles and all. And the back face is one of terror, probably because the Womping Willow is about to smash through the windshield. Yep, here's Harry again with the torso accuracy. That is exactly what he was wearing. This is just amazing to me. Different colored wand from Ron, of course. Like that face print, super accurate. And that new hairpiece. And again, frightened for his life by the Womping. Here's Hermione, and that hairpiece is just so darn accurate. For her torso printing, that is the Gryffindor uniform, so that's nice. And the wand is again a different color from Ron and Harry. And there's the back of the torso printing and a frightened face. Just to use. I don't think she was involved with the Womping Willow until year 3, but you know, you can use this for imaginative purposes. This is Seamus Finnegan, or Seamus Finnegan. And it's just, this figure doesn't remind me of him at all, actually, to be honest. But anyway, Gryffindor, not outfit. I said that in my last video too. But uniform again, nice to see. And back torso printing is just the one where he's sad. Back face printing, not torso printing for Seamus Finnegan. Sorry about that. But here's Snape, a nice purple button-down vest. Nice to include him because it comes with his office, nice robes. I like his face with one raised eyebrow, and the back hairpiece fits as well. One when he's super angry, I like that. Oh, yes. This guy is awesome. This is Argus Filch, I believe. And he just looks so awesome. There's his lantern. This is made up of 2 pieces. You just stick the cylinder into it, but I want to get a good look at that figure. So you see some key singing here and his belt, and this torso printing just reminded me of Ollivanders, the wand shop owner. I think it could be used for him as well. Someone wanted to make him up, just ideas I'm putting out there. There's his back torso printing, and I'm not even getting onto that piece yet. But his face is so cool and accurate, just like Snape, raising an eyebrow to see what Harry and Ron are doing. That hairpiece, though, you see all those strands of hair, not like with Homer Simpson raised, they're just prints, but this is still just so cool. I like his hair to the sides, and does he have, yeah, when of really angry. Now this reminded me of like when he saw Miss Norris, his cat, paralyzed from the Chamber of Secrets. Yeah, he's super angry here. So yeah, that's my review for the Womping Willow set. Sorry, Hogwarts Womping Willow set. And yep, again, just like all the other Harry Potter sets, this big to brick ratio or a piece to part ratio is pretty good. It should be $75 for the 75 piece count. And how it works is 10 pieces, you pay $1. So if there's a 100 piece set, you'd pay $10. So here it should be 75, but they did 70. That is good. A bit disappointing to me. The Quidditch match set, also from the Slave, it had 6 figures, and so does this. This is a $70 set, that's a $40 set, but I can overlook it. The Womping Willow build is nice. The Flying Forward build is nice. Now the castle. Yeah, I had some complaints about that. Now, I like the archway, surprisingly. The Owlry, the common room is good. Again, Snape's office, yeah, that's the word, is, you know, it's needed for this set, but I like it from the outside. But these 2 rooms right here, one of them is a potions closet, the other one just has more potions. That just seems like a waste of space to me. Like, I want more of Hogwarts. I know that they'll probably release more sets, but still, why did they waste 2 more rooms in potions? I understand the one right under the tower, that's like a closet of potions, but the last one with just the table, the one I reviewed first, that just didn't work with me. I would rather have the Slytherin common room. I know no Slytherins are in this set except Severus Snape, but still, I'd rather have a Slytherin common room or just Hufflepuff common room maybe. Ravenclaw common room, any common room really. I just love those things. So yeah, it just seemed like it was a bit a waste of space using 2 more rooms for the potions, but that's fine. Now the Womping Willow, I want to say, I really like how they left this passage open, so you can. It seems like a push. Oh, another leaf fell off when I put that back. But it seems like a push, for mockers to just like build the passageway to the Shrieking Shack. Or maybe, if we do get a next wave, hopefully, they will make Prisoner of Azkaban sets and, one that connects to the Womping Willow. So, I told you already, I will do a separate video on that connection right there, but stay tuned. Please subscribe to my channel, and I probably will be reviewing the Red Hell next, so check in. Bye.